Hey guys, it's me, Candy, the Celestial Goddess. Yeah, I don't have my rings on today. I took them off. Sometimes I take them off to let my skin like dry out. Is that better? Okay, good. I don't know. Let's just do like a one cut. What? Guys, yeah, I heard about this plane crash and stuff like this. I just saw it today. I just clicked on the news on Tubi, and the president was signing some memorandums and stuff like that. Wow, so they investigating and stuff like that. No, guys, I don't know. Yesterday in this area, it was so windy. It didn't make no sense. I went to the store, and I had to hold on. Now I'm not no featherweight. No, the fuck I'm not. And I'm like, the wind is blowing me. What is this about? But it was my thoughts at the time. Yeah, I had to hold on to the post on for the wind don't blow me away. I'm like, what the fuck is going on now? The wind could blow me. This is serious. Cause now I just got on the scale. My sister was I gained some weight. So I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Wait a minute. Cause maybe, I don't know. I just got on the scale at my sister's house. And I gained a couple of pounds. I'm like, okay, so I don't get it. How am I blowing away? Like, I think it's the first time I'm like, falling in the name of God. I don't know, shit, but it's weird. It's definitely mercurial. It was so windy, even upstairs, like in the house, I could hear like the wind and shit. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is that? The wind was so crazy, it ain't make no sense. Let me call in my gods, and then let's see. I'm gonna just do like a one card. I'm gonna do her because I want to make me some like apple cider. I got some apples from the pantry. I just got from the pantry. Yeah, all that stuff from the pantry. Mostly fruits and vegetables. It helps with waste. So I'm gonna do like a one card, and maybe I'll do it out of the fairy oracle and see what come out, right? Cause those cards are special to me. I don't use them that much, but let's see. I like to call in fire, earth, air, water, spirit, and eat them. Always show us angels, gods, ancestors, sacred ones. Please be here with me now. Already, yes, the greatest who ever done it. The father of my forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Thank you, Father. Thank you. And so it is one card. There goes Saturn. Saturn is that's my nigga. You could be my nigga and I could be your girl. Can be my nigga. I be putting these songs up on Facebook. I gotta do something with them. The planets they come through, they be like, yeah. That's what he's singing right now. You can be my nigga and I can be your girl. That one. Saturn. The disciplinary and the father. Saturn is in Pisces, right? Now, yes, oh my God, I was looking at nodes, right? The nodes are in Pisces and I believe Virgo. But I'm like, how in the this is some crazy shit. Now, maybe it could be because, right? I'm just really starting to focus on watching the plan, paying attention to this. But I mean, I don't know if I ever remember, like, now, if the nodes came out of Aries and Libra, right? And they go into Virgo and Pisces, right? I looked at this today. I'm like, wait a minute. How? Now, let me see something before. Yeah, because I don't know. Maybe I was looking at the wrong date. So let me make sure. But I'm not going to start over because if your nodes are in Virgo and Pisces, then I guess maybe I'm talking to you. But Let me see something. Yeah, I'm like, wait a minute. Because this is, if this is true, then no. Okay, so maybe, yeah, it was the date. No. My knee. Yo, my knee is killing me so bad that I don't even know what to do with myself. I ordered me a new boot today. I'm hoping that this smaller boot, yeah. I mean, I'm getting a short boot. January 30th, 2025. 2130. Right? Now, yes, guys, the nodes are in Pisces, right? But now I'm like, how the fuck? I don't know if I ever remember. Okay, they go into Virgo and Pisces, and then they go into them in retrograde. What the fuck is going on? Oh my god. So, yeah. I don't. Shit, if they both in retrograde, I don't know if it really matters. Then they both coming up in Pisces. Now, I kept thinking about this. I keep thinking that, okay, the reason why they, because this happened with you, right, in Libra, like, it's like, to me, I pick it up as, it's possibly them being in it, like, the past and the future at this experience, in the past and the future at this, being, like, actually stuck in a place in time. So whatever the degrees are and the nodes, yeah, no, the collective nodes are in Pisces. Yes, I'm looking at it. So it's where we are. And I feel like with Saturn being in Pisces and Neptune being in Pisces, whatever manifests right now, you really can't. It's just discipline. It's just discipline. Really, we getting collectively dished out by the universe and God, discipline. So now it's probably the Father himself. Really, yeah, like Saturn is probably being disciplined, yeah, in some way, or learning lessons, or because now, as we ascend and grow, I mean, right, like, don't you think the energy is renewed? Yeah, like the planets are. The planet energy, yeah, they renew, they combust, they do all kinds of things to renew themselves, right? Yeah, so it could be since Saturn, it could be, okay, it could be, now with Saturn, now see, now Saturn was just the sun, right? Yeah, that was in December during, right, Capricorn season. But now, let's see what's happening. Is there anything with Saturn okay, let's see what's happening with Saturn. Okay, I don't really. No. Jupiter is squaring Saturn. So see what I'm saying? That's what I mean. Like, some expansion, it has to happen. Now I see some, like, Lilith. Is this the quincux? Lilith is quincux. Is this quincux? Venus. Now these things right here, to me, have to do with spell work and all of this. Yeah. But it's the top part, yeah. Because sometimes, yeah, the top and the bottom. But it equals a hexagon. So this could be people, right? So now it depends on when this, because this is happening right now. People probably are. But people are always doing these sorts of things. But because Lilith is definitely trying in the moon, but she's also, is this quincunxing Venus? This is very auspicious energy. She's also, yep, quincunxing or whatever this decay upside down Uranus. Now this is significant stuff. Now, guys, I'm gonna tell you right now. I don't know if it's a good idea to be fucking around. Like, okay, it's a time and a place for everything, right? And I feel like, if you are into spell work and stuff like that, especially, in sort of like the negative way, you might want to give that shit a break right now. Because Virgo and Pisces is a crazy place to be. Like, because that's that's every day. Your everyday life. That's the sixth house. It has to do with, obviously, hermetics and all of that other stuff. It's the archetype of, right, the Moses, I call it. So it's the fathers. And the fathers are fathers that are probably going under some sort of scrutiny, especially if this is, we talking about in the like in the astral plane. So it could be the fathers, yeah, grandfathers, great grandfathers, especially with Uranus being there, coming up under some scrutiny. Yeah. But I feel like it could be dealing with, like, so the grandfather dealing with his son and maybe his son's son. You see what I mean? Like that. Or it could go back to great grandfather, to grandfather, to father. So something is happening here. Because the sun is also trying in Jupiter. So now the sun is the happy, and Jupiter wanted the sun, and it's, yes, he been dying, yes, for sun. I said this because Jupiter, wanted some sun. Been soggy, it's true, and what's been manifested in the physical sense, in terms of, I said this before, guys, like our first responders, our army, the army, the military, all these people, guys, you have to be sending them lots and lots of love, and because they, you have to be careful here that they not overworked. So they need to have like the proper food, the proper rest, they need to make, so I feel like as a country, we need to be supporting our first responders for sure, because they gotta be like stressed out right now with all the stuff that's happening. They have to be there, they have to go. And then see, like, it's just but I guess I'm hoping that, see, the moon is also squaring Uranus. But the moon is in Aquarius. So, morale could be down for Aquarians or people who, like the inventors, people that it could be down. It could be, stocks could be, stock could be down, those things like that. But you got to just stay the course. This is the one thing that to be concerned about, is Mars is trining Saturn, guys. So that makes for a lot of arguments. See what I mean? Between, the father and the son, or the son and the grandfather. It's some arguments happening there. So it's the empire arguing with, right, it's some sort of, it is trining. So it's harmonious, which is good. But it's Mars energy. It's aggressive energy. So this is good because it tells it tells me what I just said, that it ensures that Mars, right, the the archetype of the emperor, right, is working harmoniously with Saturn, the government, law, corporations, and all of this stuff to make sure that they are getting the resources and stuff that they need, because Venus, right, is working in conjunct with Neptune. And I said this with Venus, yeah, this whole thing with Venus and Pisces, I see it as Venus is being a deliverer of. So this is actually coming up to law. Yeah, coming up and people getting reprimanded, or mandatory sentences, like things are just happening, and there's nothing that you could do about it. You just have to do it. It's like going in front of a judge and she sentences you to institution, some sort of, it could be a rehab, these sorts of things. It could, because Venus, right, it could be going in front of a judge and she is telling you have to do such and such hours of community service, or take a parenting class. It's mandatory. You can't get out of it, but it's for your betterment. Because with Virgo being in Pisces, so now I feel like, okay, so now whatever was happening with Libra and Aries, those nodes, it is going to be manifesting right now. It already happened. Now it's time. It's like already being sentenced and now having to go fucking check into jail. You ever? Yep. This is going to start happening, because I found with the nodes, and this is from studying or paying attention from when the nodes was in my sign, Scorpio and Taurus, right? But it seemed as if that stuff that happened during that time didn't start to manifest for me until the nodes was in Libra and Aries. See? Right. So if that's true, if that happens again, then that means whatever, So the punishments, people are going to start the punishments. Going in front of the and facing fines. It could be all sorts of things like terminations, but because it's gonna allow for growth. I had Jemiah called me the other day, yesterday morning. I was so surprised. She was like hysterical. Mommy, let me ask you a question. Since you voted for Trump, and I guess that all of this stuff is happening, she's separated from me. She was just really upset, like, he's a racist and all of this other stuff. I'm telling her, Jemiah, and she said he's signing memorandums and all of this stuff. He's, working on the immigrants and all of these things. But I told her, I just said to her, Jemiah, yes, I did vote for him, but I voted for him for a reason. I said, because, Jemiah, the problem is with some of our kids is that, and no matter how much people might say you had a Section 8 voucher, and people would say it's living in poverty, right, according to the poverty line, or somewhere around there, right, not far from it, right. So, but still, my children, a parent like me who's educated and all of this stuff, my daughters have lived a sheltered life. Yes. Certain things I worked hard to keep them away from, to shield them from. So in my house, right, we only had one TV. The TV is downstairs. They have their phones and things like that they watch. But Diamond was the type of child who always was in college, so she's always doing papers and all of these other things. Jemiah, she reads books and all this other stuff. So the news and the media, she doesn't really do like YouTube and all of this. No, they not really into social media and all of this other stuff. So they don't. Maybe with Diamond, well, she didn't come home and say nothing to me about a plane crash. She's at work. Nope, don't even say nothing to me about it. I just logged on and saw it. So I explained to her like, Jemiah, okay, yes, so she's her point of view is very biased, is very skewed. So now when she goes to school, I figured they must have been having some sort of conversation about this in school. And so it's the consensus. The general consensus is that President Trump is a racist, right? And all this other stuff. But I was saying, Jemiah, to me, from my perspective, in all of my years of life, right now, I'm at the, you grow to a point where you start to understand that race has little to do with all of this stuff. Very little. How do you know that he's a racist for yourself? Where did you hear that at? No, what I need for you to do is Google it, right? Because if you don't, because you can't come and tell me that he's a racist. You have to give me be specific. How's he a racist? No, you, Jemiah S. Crowder. From I don't want to hear what everybody else is saying, right? So I figured she called me because they probably having this conversation, and she's used to calling me. Yeah, she come home from school, we talk about these things. Because she like, okay, I'm like, she must be hit a roadblock. She don't know what to say. The general consensus is, right, he's a racist. Because everybody, there's a lot of Mexicans. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But, Jemiah, what is what experience did you have with him that makes you feel like he's a racist? Be specific. Now when it comes to the reason why I voted for him is because immigration is a serious problem. I walk around here every day, Jemiah. I seen people in this country that I have never seen before in my fucking life. The types of people I never seen before in my life. Some of these people are rapists, they killers, they're fucking psychos. They are they like runaways from their fucking country. Yeah, they dangerous fucking criminals. They committing crimes, terrorist attacks, all of this sort of stuff. I said, Jemiah, now I do videos. Are you watching my fucking videos? I don't know. I ain't watching videos. I ain't watch them. I ain't seen. I don't. Well, then maybe you should go watch them. Because I'm talking about all of this stuff on my channel. I need to feel safe in my country. I walk. I don't drive. Right? I'm one of these people that put my foot on the ground. I'm a shaman. I'm in the I need to be able to go to the park and hug a fucking tree and dance in the sun and feel fucking safe without some fucking creep walking up to me. Yeah, on some crazy shit. Right? Then she was like, oh my God. She starts going into this rant. I'm a girl. 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 I'm like, oh my God, I'm a girl. Well, how the fuck are you gonna bring Donald Trump because you a fucking girl? No, that's kind of like my fucking problem that you upset that you a girl. Cause now I'm a girl. I love being a girl, so I ain't teach you to hate, right? Not. So what the fuck are you going to do? You going to be a victim now? Or you're a victim now because you're a girl? Or you a girl because you're a victim? Which one? You a victim because you're a girl, or you a girl because you're a victim? Which one? So you're going to go with this whole victimhood thing instead of just doing what you need to do. I mean, if it's about President Trump and you wanting to know more about him, right? Then there's things you could do. You could go online, Google it, and read about them. And then you could come up with your own choices, your own decisions. And I told her, this is why college is going to be good for you, and it's important. Because then you know how to be a free and independent thinker. Things are never as they seem on the surface. Because I said to her, Jemiah, I don't know. I beg to differ. To me, I mean, I'm spiritual. But they like to deny. I don't know. He's like a big fucking teddy bear to me. You just, yeah. I mean, really, but it's because I'm a girl. Not a girl who thinks I'm a man. I'm not a girl who hates being a girl and walk around, being upset at men because we perceive that they have all of this fucking, power and all of this other stuff. But now me talking to God gives me a different perspective of, I have access to all that is. He tell me things about them. Like they weak spots. Everybody got a price. You just got to know where to hit him at. Donald Trump, you gotta hit him in his heart chakra. Like, bang, is it on? Right. Love is the healer of all things and all. Yep. Even you, Mr. Trump. Even you. And love is here. Right here. So it don't matter really. Nope. I was just, I'm just saying, if you look at him like it's the issues with power and authority. But for girls, yes, yes, but somehow it's because it's society and what society projects on to girl. Yes. From a young age, they make us so. Yes, I'm a woman, right, who has conversations with her daughters about this all the time. Even when it comes to menstruating. From a little girl, when we start getting our period, you know what? Everybody's, oh my God, it's horrible. It's the worst thing in the world. Oh my God, it's just the fucking worst. I just want to die. I'm like, wait a minute. Now I don't want to die. Don't we need this thing? Because now I'm just saying, as a person, right, who genetically, right, who, yes, my period was complicated. Yes, it wasn't easy for. No, I was concerned about it because I had to wait till I started to get older for my period to actually start to regulate. Yes, on its own. Yes, so I was a person who had skipped periods and all of this other. Yes. So I'm going, but I was also a person who went to get GYN exams and all that kind of stuff to go check on it, and the doctor just told me it's not a big deal, right? It'll regulate on its own. You don't need to worry about it. I mean, if you actually worry, you should only be worrying about it if you're trying to like get pregnant or something like that. But if like you're not trying to get pregnant, then what's the big deal? I mean, yeah. And if in case you do, it should take maybe like about a year to get pregnant. Then if it doesn't, then you might want to be concerned. But until then, right now, if you want to, if it's that big of a deal, you could take some birth control pills and kind of like get on those and take them in regular. See, it'll you could do that. But it's not really nothing to really worry about. So this is what I'm saying. I only had 2 pregnancies in my fucking life. I never had, I swear for God, 2. Both of my daughters. I never had an abortion in my fucking life. It might be never. Because it's about doing these things responsibly. How the fuck are you responsibly? Responsibility. So from a young age, growing up in Brooklyn, we had the resources that was available for us to be able to take care of our bodies, to stay healthy and mind. Yes, because when we go talk to the doctors, the nurse practitioners, they're women. The social workers, they're women. So we can ask them personal questions about, our bodies, intimate questions like, okay, so what about this? And what do I do about this? Okay, so what do I do about hair bumps? What do I do about, personal questions who you going to ask these things to? Girls, we get hair bumps. Right? Oh, some of us. When they hear, you get one of those shits, you be like, no, what the fuck is going on, bitch? No. Yeah. And you go in there freaking the fuck out. She's like, wow, it's just an ingrown hair. And then she tell you what to use. Like get this soap. It was shea butter. No, almond and oatmeal for hair. Just use that. And just use it straight to your skin, the bar. Done. But it's about self-responsibility. Who's going to do all of these things for you? I mean, your needs got to get met. If you don't have people who you could... But there's resources available that, yeah. You don't got to kill you. You don't got to fucking actually die. So my daughters, I teach them like, okay, so be careful when it comes to rejecting your period and complaining. I just listen. Okay, well, I make you some ginger root tea. We drink ginger root tea all the time. If you drink it on a regular basis, like I tell you to drink it, then you won't even have a fucking cramp. It'll be like a smooth move. You go check and it's there, and you be like, oh shit, you don't even know. If you drink it consistently, it does all sorts of things to tone up the womb. All of these sorts of things, heat up your blood, your sex drive, all that kind of stuff. It's medicinal. The mind, the body, the soul, nam yo, renge. I don't know, fucking meditate. She's doing, I'm like, all of this stuff to do. Like the gym, right? You got the gym, you got the workout. Go, I don't know, but Google it. You got access to all of these things. You frustrated because you want to know your own thoughts, right? But it's okay to go against the grain if you need to. You don't have to agree with everybody all the time. But they get angry at me because I don't. It's good. Listen, it's great that these things are happening because it broadens her understanding. Yeah, you get mad at me for saying such things. You probably don't even want to watch my channel because they get angry at me for saying stuff. They think I'm supposed to be like a fucking floor mat. Can you just take the high road? I am taking the fucking high road. I'm saying something. I'm not going to let people just do what the fuck it is they want to do to me. It is the high road. So now she's, I guess, getting to this point where she was like, she probably like, fuck it. Now I see what my mother's talking about. I'm not going to be doing this shit right here. Yeah, I'm going to have to take that. I'm going to have to start telling some fucking truth. But my own truth. I have to align with it. Because otherwise, why would she call me all frustrated? Because she can't get the words, right? She's trying to figure out. Okay, I don't know. I really don't know. But she's used to having me there. She come home and we talk about these things, right? But okay, you have to, and I'm telling her, you have to allow for other people's perspectives. You don't live in a world with just you by yourself. You have to allow, and listen, if it's a relationship with somebody else, in this case, we talking about Donald Trump, right? It's our president. She's trying to relate to him in some way. This is important. She's about to go into college. Her student, federal, money for school. All of this stuff is coming up. Yeah. So all of this stuff, self-reliance and all these requirements she need for graduation is probably like, oh my God, adulting. Yeah, that whole fucking adulting thing, right? So then, okay, you gonna be another you gonna be another girl that fucking go beat up on Donald Trump. Beloved one, it's either you're gonna be a part of the solution or a part of the problem. Now I taught you to be a part of the solution. You send love to the area, beloved. For my guides, they always tell me this, Candy. When you don't know what to do, it's best to just don't do nothing. Whenever it is you don't know, when you're in a situation where you don't know what to do, then it's best not to do anything. Don't do nothing. Wait. So I said to her, listen, it's okay that you say, okay, in a situation where you don't have, right, you don't know how to respond, where you say, well, you know what, it's okay, I'm gonna have to get back to you on that. Let me get back to you. So hey, it's great. Now we getting somewhere. Because at least now she can at least fucking admit that she's not always sure and she don't know everything. And I guess she's frustrated with going with like the norm, right? She probably is ready to start challenging the status quo. But that's my daughter. What the fuck else am I going to expect? She stand up for the underserved. So the immigrants are, yes, they are, for some reason, they are important to her. And she fights, yeah, she fights for them in school and stuff like that. She stand up for them. For some reason, they are important to her. It has to be acknowledged. But she also has to acknowledge that home has to be taken care of first, beloved. You have to take care of your home first. We have tons and tons and tons of problems in this country that we face as Americans. Social problems. Now this is the thing. Now, if my daughter would watch my channel, then she'll probably, right, have more ideas. This thing on fentanyl, this motherfucker shit with fentanyl is no. Now he's talking with fentanyl. Now I don't know where fentanyl come from, but wherever the fuck it's coming from, we need to stop it from coming in this motherfucker right here. Cause it is causing so much stress in this fucking country that it don't make no fucking sense. It is costing us all kinds of money. It's draining our fucking emergency response systems. How the fuck are they able to respond to other emergencies when they fucking constantly responding to fucking drug overdoses? It's the issue, people. Now you know they're not gonna really want to put the face of fentanyl and what it really looks like right now, because what the fuck does it really look? So they're not gonna want to put a face to the fentanyl. Because if they put a face to the fucking fentanyl, it's gonna be fucking thousands upon fucking children. Really. Of the people, the population that is really affected by the fentanyl fucking overdoses and the level of fentanyl that's in this fucking country, it is fucking children who are actually overdosing and dying from it. So not only are their parents dying from it and leaving them, right, in all kinds of crazy situations. And now I asked my guy Robbie, because we was talking about that, and I said, Robbie, okay, so there was a bracket of kids, right? I said, Robbie, where does those kids go? There's a bracket, right? So there's an age, because I was looking at this to go into foster, to get in one in Wilmington, right? To go into foster care of children where the ages. So most people who take kids, they like a certain age. A lot of people like them like as a baby, they willing to take them, and then some people, right? But then there's the age between, I don't know, I think it's probably like 8, all the way up until adolescence. These are hard, these kids, once they don't, because all of the complications that come with taking, right, accepting said kids into your home. A lot of times they have siblings. A lot of times they have a lot of siblings. It's special circumstances, but where do they go? These kids are institutionalized, fucking people. So from where does 8-year-olds go? 8, 9, 10. Where they go? Together and group. That's a fucking institution, people. And they need special care. Like the foster care system in this country, it needs serious addressing. That's a whole nother issue. It needs addressing. Looking at the outcomes of them, because what happens to them? They become a lot of times. How independent you grow up, graduate from school, and assimilate themselves as productive individuals into American society, working and all of this other stuff, or do they go into Section 8 housing and all of this other stuff? How does that work out? What are the outcomes? There were Uranian energy. There were a lot of Saturn, programs created to help that was geared towards helping foster care children. Because and how I knew that was because helping my sister, right? Glory be to the Most High God. Sometimes like experiences, we be thinking like it's horrible, right? My sister got pregnant as a 14-year-old, but navigating the system with a teenage mother was very similar to, because most of the programs that I got in touch with, like in terms of getting help for my sister and stuff like that, finding resources to help her, they align with the foster care system. It's just that my sister wasn't in foster care, right? I'm her sister, but she's right. She still was staying with me. See what I'm saying? This is serious, people. I mean, I don't know. So it seems like it's all the planets, like Venus, certainly, when it comes to like handing out these mandates, she's saying policies, laws, supremes and magistrates, uppers, right, are under review right now. Because I'm going to have to agree with the president. Like, competency is needed and it's necessary right now. So you should see, I'm sure you should see the most competent of Americans come to step forward right now in these days and times and start to take leadership and go into leadership roles to pull this country right back to being great again. People who love this country, right? We go to school, we got all these skills and abilities. All it takes, right? I mean, it ain't that complicated, because these sorts of people are people who work in a pantry, who hug the clients, who come to who work in the pantry come out every week, bring food for whatever reason they bringing it for. It's there. It's elderly people standing out there, guys. All kinds, Asian, black, Puerto Rican, white, Caucasian, all fucking kinds. So you can sit there and talk about the racism and it's just a fucking excuse, right? When we wanna not deal with hate, right? We want to deviate away from the real problem, and it's really hatred. And I feel like, yes, it's hatred, but it's within, because it's so much but it's because it had the nodes and everything that was happening here. If you look at, it's so much anger, aggression, right? Everywhere we go, everybody is worried about it. There's nobody outside, motherfucker. It's like fucking ghost town. I'm not, after a certain time, I'm not going, hell no. When it get dark, I don't go outside around here. I'm with a couple of times, but I walk with Diamond. She walk, but I say now, she must know God, and God is around. That's for sure. They know that, because they walk around, they don't, shit. They just do it. She goes to the store, she do whatever she want to do. Me? Hell no. I don't hear shit. And this is feeling, This is Philadelphia. Now, it is winter. But I'm just saying, it's like fucking desolate, bitch. I'm like, okay, so even where the fucking kids at? There ain't no kids in this neighborhood? Oh. Why? Why you think? Because it's so fucking dangerous. So we could go, yeah, I mean, we could go about trying to ignore and live in denial about the aggression that is present. Yeah, that is definitely, because everybody is so aggressive. Everybody is so angry. Everybody is fucking rebelling against something. Everybody is rebelling. Everybody has some private, I don't know if it's private, public, rebellion going on. Everybody's being rebellious right now. But it comes for, yes, but now it's like misdirected, and everybody is frustrated over all kinds of things these days and times. But now, how we gonna go around like beating each other up? But how does that look on the outside world? From the outside world, I don't think this is a good idea, guys. Because it leaves us open to all kinds of fucking threats and all kinds of things happening because we distracted by all kinds of dumb shit. That's, stupid. And so hate has an opportunity to strike, and actually land some shit. But this, I guess it would just be, I said this before, I guess it'd just be good for us for services rendered. The shit that we've been doing in the past. You can't have one without the other. You can't have good without bad. And in these days, with the nodes being in the same fucking place at the same time, most of us are experiencing life and death at the same damn time. I don't know about you, but I am. Yeah, all kind of near-death fucking experiences, all kind of, happening. Somebody actually dying and somebody actually being born on the same fucking day. Losing some sort of special thing to you, right? It could actually be breaking up with your fucking boyfriend, right? And walking out the door meeting your fucking husband. Like that. I swear, okay. Especially with Virgo and Pisces, yes. Straight into rehab with a fucking your husband. Like, good God, or fucking walk into rehab and meet your motherfucking husband, bitch. Walk out that bitch like, yep, I'm getting married. Cause the Virgo, that's the fucking husband. That's that's a man, everyday life, bitch. Man, yep. And it's in retrograde, so Pluto is there, so death is all around it. It could be meeting your husband at a fucking funeral. You go to a funeral, bump right into your fucking husband. This where you at? I've been looking for your motherfucking ass. And you be like, baby, I've been looking for you too. Oh my God, where you been all my life? And you be like, shit, let's go home, nigga. Let's go. Let's go home, nigga. Shit. Okay, I'm just saying stuff like that. We always want to hear about love. We want love. Oh my God, la 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 la. We always want love, so that's why I brought it to love. But I'm saying in the more serious, all sorts of things, because with death comes transformation and then the rebirth of something new. hopefully something better, something more beautiful, something more stronger, something more healthy, right? I mean, that's the goal. But it could be ranging from old philosophies, old ideologies, old theologies, old theories, and all of this stuff that come from, like our grandfathers, our great grandfathers, from our ancestry that just no longer work. I'm saying this too now because, like, going through the spiritual rituals and stuff like that are no fucking joke. It's scary. I don't want to do this shit no more. This is it. I'm not never doing this again. I would get married this one fucking time and I ain't never doing this again. Cause I most of it, guys, can I tell you? How much is it really? Most of it I feel like it's just toxic masculine energy. So yeah, at its finest, like, I mean, how much of this is really spiritual and how much is this is just based on men and their own personal fucking wants? Yeah, desires and needs to, like, break a bitch down. Well, those days are long gone, over. As above, so below. My kids are not doing this. I'm sorry. All these rituals and all this shit you got to be doing. No way. It just ties you up and all. Yeah, but I now in different ways. Now certain things I still want to continue in my. But that's between me and him. If I tie me up, I tie you up. That's between me and him. I don't know if my ancestors should have anything to do with him tying me up. Because in past life, the nigga tied me up and he never came back for me. In this lifetime, he tied me up with broken feet and all kinds of shit. Well, I'm sure he fucking living in like a fucking penthouse or something. I'm sure of it. Mad cars. Yeah, comfortable. Why? Yeah, and he probably like good for the bitch. Y'all have both of them bitches should have been broke. I bet you. You think he's somewhere having fucking pity on me? No, the fuck he ain't. He's probably sitting somewhere smoking weed just like me with his fucking legs crossed. Like, that bitch is okay. Look at her fucking ass. She fine. You see her fucking video? Ain't nothing wrong with her motherfucking ass. Tell her, I don't know, stretch, bend, lay over the fucking couch like she did this morning. She be alright. Cause that's how brutal they are. Bitch, they break your fucking leg. I'm about to be just as fucking brutal. Going forward, see new age feminine as above. So no, nigga, I'm not gonna be the only one walking around with broken fucking feet. No, you gonna be walking around with a limp too, motherfucker. If I were limp, your fucking ass, you gonna, wherever the fuck you at on the planet, you gonna be limping too, motherfucker. I don't then limp. Everybody around you will know, yup, you fucking limping just like her too. And they gonna know, yup, it's her. She's fucking doing, okay, keep fucking playing around with that bitch. She gonna kill you. And he's fucking right. I'm going, yup, I'm going with the card, right? The lady. Cause that's what I'm saying. The fucking lady. I'm not fucking playing. Okay, well, I'm fucking limping around here with a boot on her and shit like that. Nigga, yeah, no. Cause now I'm going to the planets myself for doing all of this shit myself, nigga. I'm not gonna sit here, cause you sit here and wait for them, man. You be sitting here waiting for them forever to do something for you, bitch. You will starve to death. They be like, she could lose a couple pounds. It's how the men are. Them fuckers are brutal. So you gotta have tough skin walking this fucking path. These guys are fucking horrible, especially Saturnian guys. Them motherfuckers are brutal. They be like, all right, yo, I swear, in the astral plane, when you sitting with them and shit, they be talking. And so sometimes it be you and another girl or girls sitting there. And so sometimes some of the girls have a hard time catching on to some of the concepts that they be talking about. And I swear they are fucking boo. They be like, all right, well, they'll say something like really smart, really sarcastic, Like, well, you should know this. Let's move on. Like, okay, you're gonna have to put your big girl panties on now, and yup, you're gonna have to be a big girl. So no weep. Yeah, it just is what it is. Let's move on. So move out the way, and yeah, somebody's gonna take your seat. Just the guys. Oh my god, they not as brutal to each other like as they are to the girls. Like the girls, because the girl, they like to sit there and hold up space, right? They can't handle the frequency or whatever they fuck up. Because now, I'm telling you what's happening to me in the astral plane. When you come in front of like the magistrate with certain things, right? Certain things that's happening, it's like being judged. So you sit with the guards, right? The lowercase G's, and y'all be talking about all of this stuff. Yeah, what's happening? So, bitch, you get caught doing some crazy shit. This shit all comes out. And then you be sitting across from a bitch like me who, and what's this guy name? Alexander McLean? Bitch, this, with Dolph's, I ain't not a fucking stain, bitch. So you want to sit here and go back and forth with me and compete with me about if we on the same level with all this other shit, but they pull your shit right in front of everybody. This is this and this is that. You got this and this and you got that and that. So this is right. You're out. So let's move on. Like, yeah, they will not even talk. Yeah, time is energy. Nobody got time for this. You in the astral plane. How long we gonna be sitting here? Yeah. It's other matters to get to. Now, I'm a girl, so yes, I do feel for them. Because most of the time, it's women. I feel for them and shit like that, but bitch, I'm sorry. Most of the time, if you just keep your fucking legs closed, if they just keep their fucking legs closed and stay in the fucking church, they'll be alright. And I find that the women are stupid because most of the time they let the guys lead them into defiling them fucking selves. Going back and forth, competing with him, trying to be, like I'm telling my daughter, trying to be a man, trying to prove that you could do what he could do and you could do it better. No, bitch, it's about working smarter, not harder. It's about embracing your feminine, loving being a woman. Who the fuck don't want to go? Listen, I'm happy with being a woman and love having a guy who going to fucking take care of me. I'm not paying no, bitch, I'm not interested in paying no rent and balancing no books and doing all that. I just want to spend it. I get paid, I spend the motherfucker, and that's it. He got them. Yeah, that's the fuck all I want to be doing. I'm a woman. I got other things to do. Keeping my house clean, doing my... Yeah, bitch, I don't need no housekeeper. I don't need that much house. I'm going to clean my own fucking house. And when I do get one, bitch, all you going to be doing is my floorboards, cleaning my refrigerator, the difficult to reach areas, bitch. I'm going to clean my own house. I do my own fucking laundry. I don't need that much house then. But I said this, and I said, this is what, another reason why the God, they love me. It's because these bitches, yeah, they be running from the dick. That's why they run from dick. I'm sorry. They run from the dick. I'm trying to teach my kids now, now, it is a breaking that you gotta go through. It's a breaking, and it's fucking horrible, but you gotta go through it. Now it's the breaking. It's sexual. It is a break-in, but you gotta go through the break-in, and your husband is the one who usually does it to you. And if you don't let him fucking break you, bitch, then you end up in the streets. Being a fucking street corner. They will fucking send your ass out in the street, and you become a street corner whore. Guys, these movies like right? They owe Pride and Prejudice. The other Bowling System. These sorts of movies, yes, go watch them now. With women that involve women's rights and women's suffrage. Bitch, you see what happened to women who slept with the other, who went out on their husbands? Bitch. In the movie Anne, I think, she ended up jumping in front of a fucking train. But you watch the movie and you see why. Bitch, are you out of your mind? Your kids, everything. Yeah, she couldn't take. He fucking booted her ass. Bitch, you want to leave? Go ahead. But you ain't taking my son, and you could go. She left, but talking about she running off with a fucking knight. In the beginning of the movie, they show her jumping. Jumping in front of a fucking train. But when you watch the whole movie, you see why she jumped in front of. He made her fucking life a living fucking hell. Go ahead, bitch, go and then go fend for your fucking self. They still do the same fucking thing today. Which is why when we leave them, right? They don't give you no fucking money. They be like, well, you want. Make it happen. Take care of your fucking self. But now you gotta be reasonable, right? Now, yes, at the same time, guys, man, you gotta be reasonable. Like, you can't be expected to be being all psychotic and beating somebody up and being all abusive and then expecting for them to just stay not in no abusive relationship. Like, come on. Now that's wrong. And you're not getting away with that either. See? The Queen of Pentacles. The paths. Wow. So, yeah. Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo fronts. I'm not surprised because the Queen of Pentacles is very practical. So this is what we've been staying in the practical realm. Staying in the practical realm. And staying in reality, people. Because the Queen of Pentacles is the paths card. It's 22. So it is creative partnerships. It's 22. But it could be, yeah, it's like separate, yeah, paths. Because Jupiter, right? And this whole thing with Saturn, right, Capricorn, expansion. So Capricorns could be, could be forced with some sort of path. It could be career path. It could be work. I mean, it could be work or career. It could be house and home and heart. But it has to do with all three. Yeah, all three of those. Maybe I would look at definitely the planets. What we know, right? But in your personal chart. But collectively, this is Queen of Pentacles, practical people who, Venus, Taurus, right? Capricorn and Saturnian women. And I feel like Mercurial, right? Women who are creating new pathways. They like maybe sitting down together and thinking about how to create new pathways. Because a lot of this, it is pathological, right? When we talk about psychology and all of this other stuff. But, yeah, because now with so many people dabbing into the underworld and doing all of this cultism and, because now in this country, we do have a right to practice whatever we want to. But now with so many people who's dabbing into the occult and spirituals, all of this stuff, a lot of, I would have to say, there's probably a rise in psychological issues and problems due to it. So, this probably is women who are leaders in these sorts of fields when it comes to treatment but in practical ways, teaching people practical ways. For me, that's one way. This would be, right, me, definitely. But with CBT, cognitive behavioral therapy, I advise it. And maybe seeking out other pathways, but because Queen of Pentacles, the resources, community resources, the pantries, I don't know, just pop in. Maybe you could drop something off. Do you have something to fucking give? Purge, get rid of some shit. Take it to the fucking local thrift store. It ain't always gotta be, alright, so if you need an audience and all of that shit and you need to feel good, then bitch, go donate. You take something in there. Make sure you take a whole bunch of stuff so you can make a whole big show. I don't know. Call the fucking cameras and let them video you. Post it. So yeah, there's no question on the back. So guys, that's it. 22 paths. Look up. You can look this up in economy. It's economy and see what is happening here. So yeah, the husbands of these three, if they have husbands, would be right. Yeah, King of Diamonds, the big fish. So right, your mother, your father, your husband, your father, somebody got money, right? So I don't know, get some of that and then go donate it. Go buy up some shit and go, yeah, donate it. Be generous. So hopefully this helps. Peace out.